diamonds on my neck. Gold is my girl and I'm riding with a flex. Holla at the club 'cause the diamonds on my neck. Gold is my girl and I'm riding with a flex. Gold is my girl, I gotta holla at the club.
What is up? Week 18, final week of the regular NFL season.
Yes, sir.
And we have a special guest live from Las Vegas, where the locks, the scams, and all are going down right now. Bring in Blood.
Yo.
What's going on, Blood? Live
Yo.
from Vegas. How's Vegas treating you so far?
Can you guys hear me? Because I can't hear you.
You're good. Oh boy.
We hear you.
We do hear you.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Flip your volume thing up. No?
Hold on. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Technical.
You have your headphones in?
Yeah.
Why am I not able to hear anything?
Let's get him.
Vegas.
You
What
good?
happens
You hear
in
me?
Vegas stays
hear
in
us?
Vegas.
I can't hear anything.
All right, hold on. Make sure his talk. Make sure your app allowed the mic. We can hear you. All right.
Blah.
We'll get him back in. So we got the final week of the season. Hold on. I'm talking to him. Oh, we got Ace. Ace in the house with a lock.
We can hear Ace.
Anything new, Bub? Can you hear us? No. All right.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Let's work that out. Hold on. I can't imagine what it would be. Check your mic settings. All right. What do you got? Well, we'll talk about yesterday. What we had?
Let's talk about it.
We are who they thought they were. Yes, we had one real serious game.
Well, two real serious games yesterday.
Yeah, one. I don't like that whole scenario that they play the game and now they got to wait for one more game. But go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. Well, so the first game was the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Carolina Panthers. The Bucks have been on a historic collapse, losing 7 of their last 8. I'm pretty sure. Started off the season red hot. People were talking Super Bowl for the Bucks. You know, I like the Bucks too. They're pretty much my Florida team. I've always loved Baker Mayfield. He's a dog, and they actually ended up winning the game. So now what needs to happen is the New Orleans Saints need to beat the Atlanta Falcons today for the Bucks to get in. But if the Panthers would have won yesterday, they would have. It would have been over. They would have clinched the division.
I would imagine, being in a division game, Saints and the Falcons, that the Saints are going to play this like the Super Bowl to eliminate one of the teams. Like they know what's going on. Would you think they would want to win more?
100%. The Saints have won, I'm pretty sure, 4 games in a row now. They are gaining momentum. And one thing I've noticed with a lot of NFL teams, unless they're in the bottom, let's say like 2 picks, trying to get that number 1 pick, is winning these games do mean a lot going into the next year. If you look at the Detroit Lions
rookie
2 years ago.
quarterback.
Yes, Tyler Shuck has played great. They have
Are you back?
First-year
I'm
head
back.
coach.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, here we go. We're talking yesterday's game. Go ahead. Keep going out.
So Tyler Shuck, he's been performing well. I think he's maybe solidified his spot as the QB1 with the New Orleans Saints. First-year head coach. He obviously wants to go out with a bang and win the game. They are 100% going to try to beat the Atlanta Falcons today. But then on the other side, you have the Atlanta Falcons where Raheem Morris is trying to save his job. Kirk Cousins is trying to solidify his spot as the QB1 of the Atlanta Falcons, especially with the Penix injury going into next year. So I think both of these teams are going to give it all they got. They're not going to lose for a spot or two for a draft spot.
What do you think, Bob? Saints versus Atlanta.
Saints Falcons.
Falcons. Yeah, how does that play out?
I think if you're Tampa Bay right now, you got to be scared. I think the Falcons, like you said, are playing to they're not eliminated, but Money Kirk, I think he can really just like just go crazy. And
And they went
it's
crazy last week, right? Didn't Atlanta go off the rails last week?
oh yeah,
They've been hot,
absolutely.
too.
It's with Money Kirk, you can get the ceiling for Money Kirk is just absolutely
Money
insane.
Kirk.
And this is the type of game where like they're not playing for a playoff spot, but you know they can go out there and just blow out the Saints. So especially since it's at home in Atlanta, you know, as much as I would like to see the Bucks go back in, I love Baker Mayfield. When I was watching that game yesterday, I became a Baker Mayfield fan that
Oh,
game.
boy.
Like he
Oh
played
boy.
incredible. Like that one play where that one Panthers corner was like headbutting him in the helmet, trying to like talk trash, and Baker was having none of
Mayfield's
it.
always been a dog. I mean, I like him. Let's bring that game up while we're talking about it. So here's the game. We got
But no,
there's the
I
line.
don't.
Falcons
much
at
as I-
home. What do you think?
As much as I love to see the Bucks make the playoffs, I think Falcons take it easily.
Ooh, easily.
Wow.
Cover?
I say cover, yeah.
Ooh, we got a cover on our hands.
If it was at Saints the Superdome, it'd be a little different. But it's at home, Atlanta. They're trying to knock the Bucks out. Money Kirk, I say
Money Kirk.
Falcons.
Let's talk a little bit about, because obviously you guys know who my favorite team is and my favorite quarterback is. The quarterback of the Saints is in the running for Rookie of the Year. Now, he played more games. His stats are comparable to Jackson Dart. I think it comes down to those two. I think New Orleans, this is a big game for them, for the quarterback as far as the Rookie of the Year goes, offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's showing out. He's got a chance to knock a team out of the playoffs one way or the other and highlight his chance for Rookie of the Year. What do you guys think?
I'll go first on this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know, like, when it comes to MVP and awards like that, it usually goes to a quarterback, which is understandable. And sometimes when it comes to offensive Rookie of the Year, it's the same thing. Jackson Dart hasn't played the whole year. He's been banged up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's on a bad team, but he has played well. Tyler Shuck didn't get the QB1 spot to begin the year, and ever since he's got it, he's been great. Well, not the first game, but ever since then. I honestly think offensive Rookie of the Year should be Tet McMillan from the Carolina Panthers, wide receiver from Arizona.
Good
Guy's
year.
been a stud, consistent, played all year. I think he's made a big difference on that Panthers team, being a reliable target for Bryce Young, who's obviously been shaky. And I think Tet McMillan honestly deserves it. And nothing to take away from Tyler Shuck or Jackson Dart. I just think Tet McMillan's the man. I thought it was honestly going to be a Mecca Ibuka from the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
But, man, he just kind of fell off a cliff, it seemed like. So, you know, I really like Tet to get the award.
Yeah, he's actually minus 375 on the.
Wow. I honestly had no idea. I haven't even been looking at it. I'm just going off
there's the line.
what I've observed.
He's minus 375. Show is plus 275. Then
Show.
Trevon Henderson plus 1200. Jackson Dart plus.
Henderson.
I think
too.
Dart was there at one point, but like you said, injuries, bad team, real bad fucking team, real bad team. So. And then we had last night's game, the second game, which I know Bub wasn't happy about that, but
no,
that's a scary game for a Bears fan. I'd imagine, to see that Seattle was able to dominate the 49ers.
Yes. I almost opened up the app and bet my whole checking account on the 49ers. I thought the 49ers were going to win this game big. They were at home. They had Kittle come back. I was thinking this was going to be a high-scoring game and the 49ers were going to win. So, obviously, it's good that I didn't, because I was going to do 49ers in the over. And it was Seattle in the under. So, it was the complete opposite. I would have mushed it. But that goes how much to show that I'm, an expert with all this, right? So
yeah, we got hot there for like a week, and then it kind of fell apart. Bub, we know 49ers are your team. What did you think about that last night?
It was abysmal, because I got hyped when I saw them wearing them rival jerseys. That Purdy, I almost went and bought that Purdy rival jersey. It looked so nice. I was getting so hyped, and I remember when I was watching this game at a bar. I was watching at Tom's Watch Bar. Really good in Vegas. I'm live in Vegas. In case you didn't know.
All right.
But I was at this place. It's 5 p.m. there, by the way, and it's dark out. It's like there's barely any sun, but I was hyped.
Hyped.
I got myself some I had a margarita. I was ready
Oh,
to
boy.
go. 49ers. I was pumped. First
Send it
quarter,
in.
the game starts. First drive. I'm hyped. We got that fourth down. We stopped them on fourth down. I really thought that 49ers were going to come out there and just it was going to be a dogfight and they were going to win like 2013. But it's just the defense. I don't know what happened. Their defense just kind of like they didn't play bad. It's just they didn't live up.
Well, the defense didn't play bad, but
It's their offense. I don't know what happened.
For the Bears and 49ers to go out and score a billion points.
Exactly.
And then to see and I picked the Bears to go to the Super Bowl. I'm a little scared now because
Oh boy,
man, the Seattle's defense is that good.
Exactly. They showed. Mm-hmm.
And their home field now, it's all them, right? It's through Seattle now.
Exactly. They really showed how crazy their defense can pull up. And you know who else? I think I'm just this might be as a 49ers fan, but what I think was a big factor in why we lost? Trent Williams being out. Him being out, not playing, I think played a huge factor in why we didn't score that many points. Why our whole passing and offensive game was kind of like lackluster. And I'm not saying he was the only reason, but I think a big factor in that is because he was out. I mean, yes, Kittle came back, Purdy was there. We had our entire offense healthy besides Trent Williams, but it just shows how pivotal him and because a lot of people say when we beat the Bears last week, oh, Purdy played well, Purdy this, Purdy that. A lot of people don't give a credit to that O-line. I think that big reason why we scored so many points and why Purdy was so dominant last week was because of that offensive line and Trent Williams showing up.
And they didn't look good this week.
And then Austin Pleasance, brother Red Austin Pleasance replaced him, and their
saw that
only
in the group
3
chat.
points, only 3 points. The slowest amount of points they scored since week 1, 2017. Abysmal.
Ooh. All right, so before we get into this week's locks, you sent me a picture. I'm gonna pull it up. This is the chart for the incentives this week. What do we got here? NFL incentives for week 18. Barkley needs 87 yards to go for 250. I can't even see it. Pollard needs 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. He gets like 400 or 500 grand. Diggs needs 8 catches.
8 catches. Yeah, I have it on my phone.
$500,000.
Yeah.
Knox
needs 1 touchdown for 100 G's. He needs 7 reception yards for 100 G's.
Hotty toddy.
Darnold played already. Did he get it?
Yeah, he already played, so that doesn't matter.
He didn't have 3 passing touchdowns. He broke the yards, right? He didn't get the yards either?
I don't think so. He had 170 something?
Oh, so then he did get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Keenan Allen.
6 catches for 750 grand.
Jesus.
9 reception yards for 250. 2 touchdowns for 250.
That's huge. Just the catches.
Rico Dowdle, that already happened, and then Hunter Henry, shout out, cousin Mustard, 5 catches for 250 G's.
So Dowd got the million.
Darnold?
He only needed Dowdle. Rico.
Oh yeah, he only needs 7 total yards for $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, he got 10.
Yeah. He got 10?
Yeah, like 10.
So if you bet is over, you'd have been a choke. All right. So there was a question from Cousin Stevens there about the first round matchup before we get into this week. And it says, can I get everyone's thoughts on whether Chargers at New England is a good matchup for the first round of the playoffs? What do you think?
I mean, experts. Okay. Is it a good matchup for the first round of the playoffs? Of course it's a good matchup.
It's good for good for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think going into that game, I think either team could win this game. It just depends on what version of the Chargers are going to show up. Because I've seen the Chargers play as bad as the Titans, and I've seen them play as good as the Broncos. Is Herbert going to be a choke like he always is in the playoffs? I mean,
oh boy. And he's injured.
I go back to when they played the Jags and they were up by 28 points, and they blew it in the second half.
Chokes I've ever seen.
One of the worst I've ever seen. So until that gets proven to me, that's going to change my perspective on it. But I think it's a good matchup. I think it could be a good game. Yeah, I mean, New England would be at home, so
tough at home.
They're going to be very tough at home. I would pick New England to win this game.
Who's number one in the? Is it New England?
I think it's New England right now. Yeah.
AFC?
It depends on what happens because Denver can get it, New England can get it. There's even a chance that Jacksonville will get the number 1 seed if things go.
We had them written off a couple weeks ago. They were done.
We thought they were
they
done.
Or mid-season, I thought they were done. And here we go. All right, so let's roll into. I got $10. Did I mention that?
Oh boy,
I got there. Let's get into this week's locks of the week and game one, the mattress game. Your Browns versus the Bengals.
Ooh.
It should be
what a abysmal game to
easy one.
start.
Yeah, this is a bad one to start with, but you know,
well,
the Bengals
biggest
are playing great.
And the Browns are coming off of a win against the Steelers where they were projected to lose. I mean, the biggest story of this game is Myles Garrett trying to get the sack record. He only needs 1 sack, and he's going up against a Bengals offense that doesn't have the greatest offensive line.
Yeah,
so, I mean, that's the story behind this.
Well, here's the real story. We all know that Favre might have laid down for Strahan. That was a non-divisional game. That was no blood. This is an interdivision game. Ain't nobody laying down for Myles Garrett in this game. They're going to do everything they can to not let him get that sack. I mean, I would imagine that's probably the big talk of the whole thing is not let this guy get it. I'm sure you don't want your division rival to have some freaking celebration on your own. Well, it's in Cincinnati. So the last thing you want to do is give up an NFL sack record to a rival in your house. So this should be very interesting how that plays out. No question who should win. Browns should win easy.
Whoa,
Browns?
Whoa, Browns?
I mean, I'm sorry. No. Bengals should
Is
win.
Shedeur Sanders a mattress? Whoa.
Let's not sleep on him. All right, let's go to the next one. Miserable game here. So this is obviously I'm rooting for the Giants to lose. This is the Cowboys at the Giants. We need the Cowboys to lose and the Raiders to win.
We need the Raiders. Raiders.
Yeah, shit away the first round pick. I don't know the Giants need the first. Obviously, it's more valuable. They're not going to draft a quarterback under any circumstances. I think Dart has made his case to be the starter. Good trade bait though, but I don't ever mess with this. This is one of those games that probably the Giants are going to be in it till the last 10 seconds, and then there'll be some 60-yard field goal or something that ends it. Dallas still has a really good offense. I mean, what do you guys think?
Well, my thoughts on this game are the Giants going to be smart for once? Because if they actually lose this game and the Raiders win, which there's a slim chance of that happening, I don't see Pete Carroll doing anything to win the game. The Giants could get that number 1 pick back, and that could honestly change a lot of things going into the future with the New York Football Giants. Now with Dallas here, this was honestly going to be my lock of the week. I was going to grab the hat, but I think there's a chance that Dak doesn't play, which I don't really understand, but I think Dallas is going to go all out and try to win this game. So a 3-point spread to me is pretty small. I think Dallas could honestly blow them out, maybe even if Dak don't play.
I agree.
Yeah, I can only think that obviously the last game of the season, last home game, Kafka's gone. He's not staying. That's going to be an overhaul at coaching. I mean, I just look at the Dart factor. He keeps them in games. Dallas's defense is not the Vikings or the Seahawks or any of these teams that, the Denver, even though one of Dart's best games of the season came against Denver. It can go anyway. I mean, I'm not. I hope they lose. I hope the Giants lose. I hope the Raiders win, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, what's next? No, there's really nothing. I mean, this is another miserable game. You have the. How the fuck do I get to it? No, that ain't it. Hold on. Here we go. All right, we got the tough game here. We got the Titans at the Jaguars. This game doesn't mean this is a meaningless game, correct? I mean,
no, I agree.
No,
Jags
this
have to win.
meaningless.
Jags have to win. Okay,
Jags have to win. If the Jags win and Denver loses and New England loses, the Jags get the number 1 seed and they'll get the bye in home field.
So this is like a kind of have to play the game, but not really. It's a long shot, but they have to play it. The Titans are terrible.
Yeah, but at least, hey, they were terrible. But I will say though, Cam Ward has done pretty well given the circumstances around him. I'm not saying he's offensive rookie of the year or anything. He hasn't put up this nearly, But I think he reminds me of Caleb Williams in his first year, where he did good given the team around him. It's just when you look at the stats, or even like Justin Fields in his first year at Chicago, Like
Money
again, he
Fields.
did well with the situation, but he just didn't get that chance to shine. And
Yeah, it's a
I
bad
like
team. It's a bad
it's
team, and he
terrible.
started day one, right? He started the season.
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
every single game. So
That's tough to do.
I think Cam Ward should be given his flowers for a pretty solid year, given everything the dumpster fire around him. But yeah, I don't see.
Speaking of Cam Ward, I forgot to bring something up. Cam Ward's former team played a game last week. And what happened? There it is. Whoa!
Big win.
Final four, right? They're in the Final Four.
We're in the Final
Yeah,
Four. I
they're
actually
playing
won a
Ole
lot of
Miss.
money on that game.
You called
Everybody
it.
keeps
You
sleeping
said
on
it.
my
You
dogs,
said,
man.
You said it. You said it. You said they were a mattress.
Everybody,
Upset
everywhere I
of the
go, even up in the barbershop, everybody, Hurricanes ain't about this. Hurricanes ain't about that. I bet you don't want to ask Michael Irvin that question right now.
They put it on him, man.
That boy on all fours.
It's all even
down
though
on the ground.
I don't like college football. I'm not a huge fan, but obviously the swag that and I hate to make this comparison because I hate the Cowboys, but they're kind of like the Cowboys where
Whoa.
no, you know what I'm saying? They
our
got
year.
swag. They got a certain swag. Miami has a certain swag. They have, and I'll, obviously Cowboys players, Michael Irvin, but I don't dislike them like I dislike the Cowboys. They just have like a automatic like thing about them. Like everybody knows the Hurricanes. Everybody, and Florida's divided. South is Miami, middle is like the Gators, and then up is Florida State. But it's always cool when Miami's involved because they have a fan base that's very very active fan base, very loud fan base. So it's always cool when one of those teams is involved. And they play who now coming up?
We're about to play Ole Miss.
Oh boy,
I know
That's gonna be a dogfight.
That guy, the quarterback of Ole Miss, that guy honestly put on one of the best college football playoff performances I've ever seen. His name's Trinidad. I've been calling him Trinidad James, like that dude, gold all in my chain.
Yeah, I remember him, the rapper.
Yeah, Trinidad James. So I call him Trinidad James, man.
Chambliss. That's
Trinidad Chambliss. Dude, that guy is phenomenal. If he plays like that against Miami, I'm scared, but everybody keeps sleeping on Miami, man. And
I keep
what?
sleeping on him.
I became a fan after all of the Miami historic. Like when I started becoming a Miami fan, and when I became a Miami fan, we had like Brad Kaya. We were a terrible team, and everyone's like, "Oh, you like them because of 01, 2000." I'm like, dude, I was 5 years old. Like I still couldn't wipe my ass yet. Like I didn't really know what was going on. So maybe I could wipe my ass. I don't know. But anyways. I've seen nothing but bad teams, and every year we just hope to beat Florida State. That's our Super Bowl. But to see my team go this far, this our year. And I know I say that every year. I say that, and you know what? You compare us to Cowboys fans. In a lot of ways, we are like Cowboys fans. I don't care what the circumstances are. This is our year. This is our year. I say it every year. I don't care what's going on. This is our year. Let's go.
We touched on this game, but here's the Saints and the Falcons.
Ooh, it just went up to 4.
It's up to 4.
Hammer.
Who you got? Who's going in? Who's making the playoffs? Here's your picks.
I go Panthers.
So the Saints are going to. You think the Falcons are winning?
I think Falcons are winning. Like I said, I just don't see a scenario where they just lay down for the Saints and just let them walk all over them at home.
All right.
I see Falcons getting a blowout.
I think it's going over.
Bubby, I disagree with you. I like the Saints +4 on this one. Saints are probably one of the hottest teams in the NFL. I like Shuck to run the ball. The Saints defense is playing good. I like the Saints in this one.
Oh boy. All right.
That's fine. Agree to disagree.
Oh, fighting words. All right. Colts versus Texans.
All right.
And I think that I saw somebody sitting from the Colts. Who was it? No, Texans.
Phillip Rivers.
He's done, right?
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is done. They're going to give that guy Riley Leonard, the rookie quarterback from Notre Dame, a shot.
Texans are in. They can't improve their position, correct? They're in. They're where they are. They're where they're going to be.
Yeah.
They're still going to win.
So.
Yeah, I think they're good. And listen, this is probably my hot take of the week, maybe. Because there's not a lot of meaningful games this week. So this might be my hot take. I say Colts win.
Ooh,
what?
I'm saying
400.
Colts win this game. Again, Texans don't have anything to fight for. The Colts They want to go out with a winning record. They had a big collapse at one point. They were the team. They were the Super Bowl favorites at one point.
They were.
JT was putting up MVP numbers, and I think they want to go out with a bang. And they're going to go all out, give it their all against the Texans. I'm not saying they're going to blow them out, but I think they upset the Texans on the road this week and they get the win.
That's a hat-worthy call there. That's the lock of the week.
Wow,
I wouldn't say lock of the week, but I say that's the upset of the week.
Upset of the week. All right. Let's go down to the next team.
Whoa. I was not ready for that. I'm mind
not
blown
ready.
right now.
Not ready. Blood. Drawing blood.
Mustard said he's going all in on Indy, putting the big money out there. All right.
Ooh, this is a good game right here.
Packers and Vikings. Does this mean anything?
No, doesn't mean anything.
And the Vikings aren't they starting? I saw a headline today that said the Vikings might be after a new quarterback for next year.
Are they starting Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar. He's back. I don't know. Let's see.
Is McCarthy back or is it still
Let's see.
Brock
Passing yards.
Lesnar?
No, McCarthy.
McCarthy's back. Okay, no Brock Lesnar.
So, I mean, this should be an easy win.
The Packers are starting Clayton Tune.
Oh boy.
Packers are benching everybody. The Packers, this game means nothing to them. They're going to get the same wild card spot no matter what.
Well, Clayton Tune's got an over-under of 160.5 on passing yards in the dome. So it's always easier in the dome. All right, another meaningless game. Then we get to this is a garbage. Colts and
Chargers and Patriots. Oh God.
No, Dolphins. And Patriots.
Sorry, Dolphins, Patriots.
Patriots need to win to stay in the running. This is going to be an easy blowout.
Yeah,
win.
no. Patriots.
Nothing even to worry about here.
Is Drake May winning MVP?
He could.
He could. I would give it to Stafford probably. That's my opinion. Though.
I mean, May just everybody expected it. Well,
May Day.
May plays outside, miserable conditions. I mean, brought the Patriots back to the division for the first time in an extremely long time. I would lean towards him.
That's tough.
I mean, this is Cardinals and Rams.
This is actually a meaningful game for the division at least.
Yeah, the Rams need to win, right?
Rams win. If Rams win, they get the higher seed than the Niners get the 6th seed. Well,
I mean,
I'm rooting for the Cardinals to win. Do I think they're going to win? No, but I'm rooting for the Cardinals in this one.
No chance. All right. And does this
game
mean anything? Lions and Bears?
If the Bears win, they play the Packers. If the Bears lose, they would either play the 49ers or the Rams.
So we want
I think Bears want to win. Bears want to win. I think
it's
going to be close.
Yeah.
The Bears are going to be playing at home no matter what in the playoffs. It just depends on what happens with
who
this
they
game,
play.
who they end
That
up
Packers
playing.
game would be such a good playoff game. That would be a great playoff game.
I think Bears. I think it's going to be a closer game than people think. I still say Bears win, but that's going to be a close game.
Yeah. Right,
Dan Campbell is going to try to win this game, even though this game's meaningless to Detroit. I mean, Dan Campbell, he's going to be going for it on 4th down. He's going to make everybody play.
He'll probably get like no punts. He'll probably punt the ball 0 times that game.
This might
He's
be
going to be out there crying.
10-point teaser week. Tease everybody up.
This could be a good game too. 24. I think.
Broncos at home. I mean,
yeah, Broncos are fighting for that 1 seed, but I think the Chargers might put up a better fight than people expect.
14 points, plus 700 on the Chargers.
Chargers are locked in.
So, all right.
They're starting Trey Lance, though, so that's
oh God.
You gotta have hope in Trey Lance.
I mean, hey, I've never had hope in Trey Lance as a 49ers fan.
Jets
Sorry.
and Bills, miserable. This is a miserable week. What a miserable week.
It is. I mean, it's like, I don't know. There's only like one game today that's like appealing.
Jets and Bills. I'm just gonna skip that. Everybody knows who's gonna win that. Go to
Jets.
Jets.
Broncos or Chiefs at Raiders. I guess this is the big one for the first pick.
For the first pick, yeah. You know what?
Mahomes. Chiefs are playing for nothing. Raiders are playing for nothing.
I'm live in Vegas, so
do you have any inside information? Anything on the strip that's been leaked?
I saw Pete Carroll on the strip walking around. He's nervous.
Oh boy,
he's nervous. He really wants to lose this game, but he fears that Geno Smith may accidentally put up the game of his career.
No, the lock of the week would be Geno Smith over 1.5 interceptions. We know that's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
good for one of
Especially
those-
now that especially since I'm in Vegas, he's probably going to have like at least 3 turnovers this game.
Well, the Raiders have blatantly, you can say what you want, but they blatantly fixed the end of the season. They sent their best defender home, claiming he was injured.
Yeah,
He's
Max
not
Crosby.
injured. He's not injured, and he was pissed off about it. He wants to win like everybody else. Pete Carroll is just, I don't know why he gets these jobs. He's old. He's senile. He made the worst. He made the worst call in Super Bowl history. The worst call in Super Bowl history ever. And how he's got another job. He choked. One of the biggest chokes in NFL history. He got the ball on the half-yard line.
Biggest choke
Bad.
in NFL history.
Bad.
In the
100%.
Super Bowl. And you
Yeah.
don't run it. You
With
run it 3
one of the
times.
best-
You run it 4 times. Yeah, the biggest run.
The one of the probably, if not the best north-south running back of all time, beast mode Marshawn Lynch. The guy was
There's-
averaging
there's
5 yards a
videos
carry.
made behind- His runs are epic runs. And you throw the ball. It kind of reminds me of the end of the Vero season.
Oh God,
you got it all wrapped up and just, I don't know how you get another job after that. It doesn't make sense to me that somebody would hire him back and go, well, this guy made the worst call in the history of the NFL. We're going to put our franchise, and he's old. It's an old school type of, I don't know. Do you think he has a job next year?
If they end up with the number 1 pick, which obviously they would take Fernando Mendoza, I think the smart thing to do would be get a new head coach, let them work together, and build something from that. But knowing the Davis family and knowing the Raiders, I don't have much faith in that, to be honest with you. I could see them keeping Pete Carroll. The Raiders have made some really bad decisions, especially with head coaches.
The owner has like a 24-year-old girlfriend, right? She loves him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
for
not
a
because
smile.
of his money. It's for his smile.
He's like a Belichick situation. He's got like some 25-year-old supermodel wife. He's worth billions, and she loves him.
And
So if anybody
he's got
who
a
can
great
make
haircut.
anybody who falls for that scam, I don't know how you let them
Dude,
make decisions in the NFL.
I'm sorry. I'm not one to judge another man, but the Davis haircut has got to
bad.
be the worst haircut I have ever seen. I
Oh
would
my God.
shave the thing off, do something, part it to the left,
I think it's fake.
do a design, put some stars up in that shit and dye it blue. Do anything else but that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
not
bad.
a fan.
All right, the Eagles and the Commanders. This is another game means nothing, right? This is just
Nope.
just a
Well, if the
game.
Eagles win and the Bears lose, the Eagles
Okay.
would get the 2 seed.
So they'll get home field
Okay.
up until the end.
Home
so
field
it is
up until,
important.
It is kind of
Really
important.
tight
but
line for Washington. That's a tight line. 3.
Daniels
I mean-
isn't playing, is he?
No. He's out for the year.
Oh,
And
okay.
you got the Eagles just beat the Bills. Pretty good game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Josh
Eagles,
Johnson.
though, the Eagles
Oh.
are playing a lot of backups, so they're
Yeah,
not playing.
that's right.
Hurts.
Herman was telling me he's pissed off that the Eagles are not trying to win this game all the way with that on the line.
Yeah, because
Tanner
I don't think the
McKee.
Eagles want to play the Packers, honestly.
Okay, so Tanner McKee is starting. If you have that on your playbook, his over/under on passing is 220 yards.
Whoa.
224 for a backup that I never heard of.
I've never seen any of these backups, like all these games that we've watched this year, and there's been over/under passing yards for these guys like Brock Lesnar and Tanner McKee and Adolf Hitler,
Chris
whatever the guy's
Oluwadoku.
name is for the Chiefs. But yeah, Adolf Hitler. I don't know what the hell his name was. They've all been under by like 100 yards. So
Yeah, you're
betting the
home
trend.
game. A lot on the line. You're a rookie, and that's a high line. 224
That is.
yards for a backup playing in a big game like that. So
yeah, I don't like it.
all right, and the only game that matters this week, really,
Mm-hmm.
the only real cool game of the week, which choked last week, is the
Yep.
Ravens
Whew.
at the Steelers. The Steelers looked god awful last week. God awful.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers looks terrible. I can't stand him. I didn't mind him until late in his career. It's like he's living off his legacy of one Super Bowl. I think the Ravens go in and stomp these guys.
Whoa.
I think the Ravens stomp them. Ravens are hotter. Derrick Henry's running like crazy. I don't trust Aaron Rodgers to win a big game at this point.
I disagree with you. I think
Really?
Pittsburgh wins this game. I think they have a bounce back week. I
This
know
is
on
like the
paper,
Super Bowl. This is the Super
I
Bowl.
think on paper the Ravens have the advantage, but I don't know why. You can't count out Aaron Rodgers in clutch situations. When it comes to when things are on the line, I mean, not so much recently. Like Aaron Rodgers, he pulls stuff out of his ass and he just finds a way to just make deep runs and just pull it off. I think, especially when it comes to like week 17, week 18 games where it's like everything's.
He looked like garbage last week.
That was last week. This is a new week.
That's
I think Aaron Rodgers this week blows everyone out.
Who was it? The Browns? They lost to the Browns, right?
Shador Sanders, the mattress.
Mattress. Don't sleep on the mattress.
And
But
they
he's not
had
playing
every
a
they got the ball back late. They had every opportunity.
They're not playing a mattress this week. They're playing Lamar.
John Steven needs to know
Lamar?
what
Where
does
is
he do
Where's
with
Lamar?
this. He needs to know what to do with it. What do you do
That
with this game? Who wins?
I think
need-
I think it's
Pittsburgh.
going to be this might be the game of the week in terms of back and forth, lay it all out on the line. These two are going to go at it, go crazy. I see this being a high scoring game.
High scoring.
High
Whoa.
scoring. I see like Lamar getting like at least two touchdowns. Derrick Henry on the ground getting a touchdown or two. I see A-Rod turning back the clock.
Oh
Given,
boy.
I see a high scoring game.
It's gonna be 26 degrees. No rain. It's gonna be 26 degrees tonight at game time.
High scoring game.
Cold.
Final score
Uh-oh.
31-28 Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Mike Tomlin, he wants to keep his resume clean slate. He already has a winning record this year. I say he wants that double digit
That's
win
the lock
year
of the
with-
week. I can
That's the
send
lock
it
of the
in.
week. Pittsburgh.
Send it in.
Hold on, let me get I don't have a hat. I do have a hat. Hold on, let me get my hat.
Get ready.
Let
The
me get
lock
my-
of everybody who's watching. This is it. This is the lock of the week. Straight from Vegas.
Straight from Vegas.
Install the app. Put the app back on your phone.
I can't wait to see what hat this is. This could
Put
be
on
like
your hat.
such a
We're
different.
waiting
God.
patiently.
I got an ibis. You got the straw hat, and what
do we
do we
got?
got here from
Live
what?
from
Lord?
Vegas. He shut the
He's
curtain. The Vegas
I hear
skyline was in the
rappers-
background.
Opening and shit.
We're patiently waiting. Here it comes.
Let me get my suitcase out.
Oh, we got the suitcase.
Oh, he's got a
Hey, ladies and
suitcase.
gentlemen, just stand by.
How much money is in that suitcase?
Bubby is downstairs in Vegas calling it in. He's at the window.
All right, I don't have
I
a
saw
hat.
his first ticket from his slot machine winnings. He won 43 cents, so he's definitely not leaving Vegas a loser.
All right, I can't find a hat, but I'll do my
Oh boy,
headphones.
we got the
Oh.
okay.
All right, that's
The
not
The coach's headset is on.
Coach headset, lock of the week.
The sound changed.
Yeah, we can't hear you now though.
Okay. That's because I covered this.
All right, send
Lock
it
it.
in. Call
Lock of the week.
Ronnie.
Lock
Call
of the week.
Guido. The lock on the chain is in.
Lock of the week. Here.
All right,
Lock of the week.
what do we do now?
Ooh.
There's the lock. All right.
Lock of the week. Pittsburgh.
So this is the last regular season game or week. Next week we have playoff games, right? We got Saturday and Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah.
No Monday night game.
Miami plays Thursday, so I'm locked in Thursday, big
All right,
time.
Miami plays Thursday. So tune into Counterculture for tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for Counterculture Sports with K9, where he gives you Bubby's lock of the week to let him know if it hit. He breaks down the whole NFL playoffs scenarios that unfold today, and then he gives you his lock for the Miami game. Bub, thanks for joining.
Yeah. It was good to be on the pod for
Good to be on the
live
pod.
in Vegas.
It's a family affair. For those that don't know it, Bub is my child. He gets his betting experience from me. So
Oh,
whatever,
God.
however you decide to take that,
You see how well that turns out.
you see how that turns out. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to check out Counterculture Sports tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bubby, keep us posted. We might be calling to get you put one in for us.
All right. I'll be
So-
making more bets. I'll be making way more bets while I'm here. More locks.
Anybody got any
Cowboys.
parting words for the guests?
Cowboys -3. Ow!
What happens in Vegas stays
Stays in
in-
Vegas.
stays on counterculture.
Don't be nervous because Copville's in the house. We'll see you guys next week. Appreciate it.
Diamonds on my neck, gold in my girl, and I'm riding with a flex. Holla at the club, cause the diamonds on my neck, gold in my girl, and I'm riding with a flex.